Susan is here? Well, I can't think why Miss Slater would bring her here.
Well, this is where we were told to stop.
Yes?
Mrs. Drew?
Oh, you must be the ones they called about. You want to come in? I'm afraid the place is in a terrible mess. I don't have any help. You know how it is.
Mrs. Ellis, is this your daughter?
Oh, certainly not. My daughter is just a little girl, a very little girl. Oh, that's Judy's. I can't get her to pick her things up. Judy's? That's my little girl. Oh, then your little girl is here, too. Oh, I do hope Susan has not been a bother. Oh, you care to sit down, either of you? I can clear up some of this mess. I'm a dressmaker, you know, and I don't know. Things get ahead of me. I understand you have my daughter here. That's really why I've come. Judy, I told you to pick your things up, and I told you to stay outside. Oh, what a pretty little girl. Oh, she's very shy. She usually doesn't take to strangers. Well, I was once very shy myself. I understand. We were just talking about my little girl, Susan Ellis, from Miss Slater's school. Oh, I see now. That guy at the police station got it all wrong. You see, my name was Susan Ellis before I got married, and I used to go to a Miss Slater school when I was, real little. That's where the mistake came in. What a remarkable coincidence. My name is Ellis, and my little girl from Miss Slater's school is named Susan. My butcher's name is Ellis. It's a common enough name. You know Slaty? Slaty? Miss Slater who ran the school. Oh, yes, I know her very well. Oh, I like her. She did her best for me. Kept me a lot, holidays and all. That was after my mother was killed in a street accident. Oh, how good of her. How dreadful for you. Oh, I don't remember much about it. But I do remember my mother was a very kind person and very sweet and so very pretty. You know what? You remind me of her very much. Thank you.
It's time to go now, Mrs. Ellis.
I don't want to go.
Now, Mrs. Ellis.
You have no right to make me go. Judy, there's a cookie for you in the kitchen. Let's go quick. Up. Come on, darling.
Now we really must go, Mrs. Ellis.
No.
No. Let's not make a problem. We've been here long enough.
There really isn't any problem. I'm simply not going with you.
But you must go with me.
Oh, no, I mustn't. If there is one thing I must not do, it is go with you.
You're being very stubborn, Mrs. Ellis. If you'll just come quietly...
Don't come near me. That's better, very much better. Now, will you please go and leave me alone?
There's no need for a scene.
Indeed, no need. Unless, of course, you come near me.
Mrs. Ellis...
If you come nearer even one step, I shall stab you.
Very well, Mrs. Ellis.
You just stay quietly here.
Right there by the sewing machine.
You didn't think she'd still be here, did you?
Did you see the lady? The one who was talking to you? Where's your mother?
She's outside in the backyard hanging up clothes.
She went out the back, and the mother will have seen her. I'll go and look.
I'll check upstairs. Not upstairs. I looked everywhere.
Not out back either, but I saw a side entrance. She must have gone out that way.
Well, she left the house. We better take the car.
Can't have gotten far.
Thank you, Judy. You're a wonderful little girl. I like you very much. You make me think of my Susan. She's a smart little girl, too. I'm going now, Judy. I beg your pardon. Could you direct me to Elmhurst Road?
It's a long ways, lady. Oh, long, long ways.
I'm sure of that, but how far? In what direction?
That way, 20 blocks at least. Might be more. You're new around here.
My home is on Elmhurst Road.
You're a long ways from home.
Goodbye, darling!
Look out, lady!